Hello everyone, my name's Jack, and welcome back to Space Engineers. It's a Monday, which means we're taking a look at another creation from the Steam Workshop. With me today I have the U.S.S. Nevada. Now obviously this is a Star Trek based creation, and funnily enough it's actually based off one of the new Star Trek Discovery style of starships. More specifically the Cardenas class. You saw it in a Battle of the Binary Stars, the opening of Star Trek Discovery. And you also knew that U.S.S. Buran, Captain Lorca's command ship, was actually a class of this starship. And most recently, the Star Trek mod I'm playing on this channel right now, Star Trek Horizons, has these very same ships in it. So it's quite cool to be checking one of these out in Space Engineers, and hopefully we can incorporate it more closely with the other series I'm doing in a minute. If you do want to head out and check out the Star Trek Horizons series, I'll leave a link to it down below in the playlist section where you can go and watch both episodes and the new one that goes up tomorrow. I hope you enjoy. But let's get more into this review and see what it's all about. Now, the U.S.S. Nevada is made by Sweden in 1997, and he's a fantastic builder. I think he's made one of these before called the U.S.S. Everest, but the Nevada is a different one with a different interior. So it's the same Cardenas class, but obviously this is made in vanilla Space Engineers, no mods whatsoever, so you've not got any phaser traces or anything like that. But we're taking a look around today, seeing all the exotic details on it, and just seeing, what it's like inside, and how it can come close to playing it in Space Engineers. Very soon I'm actually planning to do a Star Trek Discovery-esque battle, like the Binary Stars one, so keep an eye out for that, as it's going to be quite cool. If you would like to see a Star Trek themed battle like that, hit the like button and let me know below in the comments. So starting with a general overview of the ship, now Sweden captures the perfect image of a Cardenas class here. It's been one of the Federation vessels noted for its four nacelles, and he's made these perfectly here. This uses no rotors or anything like that. They're built exactly into the hull like this, and it's amazing. You can see all the stuff hidden inside of here. Most of the thrusters are hidden inside, so you can't actually tell they're in here. And it also offers some armor protection as well for a survival factor. You've got a red glare of the nacelles here, which looks super cool. And then also we also got the blue bits at the back for the engines. And the blue lights along this make it look really Star Trek themed. Now, just one thing, for those of you lighting glitches here, this is purely SE's engine. It's not a fault of the build whatsoever. As you can see, the lights flicker sometimes when I go close and far away from them. Purely an SE issue, not an issue of the build whatsoever. But yes, he's captured the nacelles perfectly, and I love the way these are positioned. I really want to find a use where I can actually use this in spaces sometime soon, so maybe we can at some point, because this ship is amazing. I do actually like the era of 21st century starships. It does, break apart a Federation more into how the classes actually evolved from where we saw the NX Enterprise, and then to what we know as the Constitution class many years later. Other design details he's captured is the shape of the hull here. It sort of intersects here to create this sort of rounded section, or semicircle section here. And you can see the hull intersects here. Torpedo launchers parked at the front here as well, so this ship can pack a punch, which is going to be nice. So we don't actually know much about this ship, but it's quite good. It can pack a punch. We've got rocket systems over here as well. Gatlins, obviously they're meant to be our quote-unquote phasers. Deflector dish down below. I love the way how he's created this. Obviously the shape of a deflector there, within the blue tints around there is quite well. Deflectors on 23rd century starships, specifically these classes of ones, were always hidden there, and it's really a weird way how they put the bridge and the deflectors. Now, bridge is up top here as well. You can see it out there. We're going to venture into that in a minute, take an actual in-detail look at it. But for the minute, let's focus on this. One of the design teams that I love he's done is creating these riveted grooves along the hull like this. It looks really cool. And in fact, it actually goes into the hull like this. Now, there isn't much to know about the Cardenas class just yet, this type of ship, just simply because they've not released that many details. Again, the updated model could probably help us out now, but I don't know if this one's definitely come out just yet, so I'll have to check back at some point. Now, more thrusters are hidden over here, and they're protected by these armoured layers as well. So not all thrusters are completely hidden on the build. Some of them do show off. Again, this is merging spaces with Star Trek. Obviously, in Star Trek, you don't actually see the thrusters that very often, unless it's the warp nacelles or the impulse thrusters. But in spaces, obviously, you have to have more, because it's a more realistic game. So you can see them here, which is quite cool. Got some windows into crew sections here, which we'll be checking out in a minute. But I also got a hangar around the back as well, which is quite cool to check out. So we're going to be starting our tour off here. So I'm just going to drop our character in, and bang, we're going to start the interior tour right now. Alright, I believe it's meant to be a control panel that allows us to open up these doors. So let's just go into here a minute. And, alright, they're not actually grouped. Okay. I presume this is the hangar doors. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to be going in here and seeing what it's all about. Let's land on the ship. Bang. So this is the hangar bay here. Your shuttles will dock in here. Now, no one's actually made a Discovery shuttle yet, I don't think. If someone has made a Star Trek Discovery-esque shuttle in Space Engineers, please link it to me in the comments, because I have not seen it. So we venture through here. Now, it's kind of like an airlock area. You see your shuttles docking in, so like a master shuttle bay. Quite good. Then we've got a jet back here. We've got jump drives parked in here as well. So the ship's kind of very compact. And they said about 23rd century starships, they were very compacted together, as they were small starships. Still kind of phasing in from the NX era of design, so it's kind of to be expected. Walking through here, we've got more of a crew section, including a lower down area there, which we'll check out in a minute. Now this is the first central area we're in here. More doors leading back there, and also front sections. We're going to take a look back down here and venture through the starship before we go anywhere near the bridge. So let's start at the bottom of the ship. Bang. Okay. We're on bottom deck now. Now this is obviously the opposite end of a deflector dish, more of like a receiver end down here. Don't actually know what this is meant to represent. There's no signpost or anything, but I guess it's like a comm / just, you know, static area. Still kind of quite cool. More turbo lifts up here as well, so there's nothing really much down here. Worth checking out. Up one floor, we've got the engineering section is what I believe it must be. A couple of giant reactors here, cool to have. Now the reactor's crucial. We've got jump drives here, so I'm guessing this area must link back to the hangar bay. But yeah, this must be main engineering, so it's got all the engine, or all the engineering parts, I guess, for reactors. Up here, we've got obviously a main catwalk area again. This is like the central area. I think we're just below what we was at. I think we come up here. Hello. Bang, yeah. We're literally just where we were. So gravity generator in the middle there. Medical blocks there in case you need to respawn. So it does have some survival factors to link with Space Engineers, which is pretty cool. And also we've got more stairs leading up here as well into like a gyro control room. So again, like another engineering section you'd have up here. More of like gyroscopes to help turn the ship. Quite cool to have. And I don't know if the ship's entirely pressurized. I don't think I've got world pressurization on, so maybe not. But still quite cool things to have. Now we're going to venture back here a minute and go up the other turbo lift. Just show off. Is there anything around the corner? No, there isn't. For a minute I thought there was something around there. Right, let's go up one floor. We're back at that floor. And there was a stairs I wanted to take back here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So down here again, we walk over that glass we walked over previously. Going into here, we've got more of a jump drive. Now going all the way back here, we've got crew areas just in here, I remember. Because it's a window we looked through. So all the way down here, there was that window we looked through a moment ago. Or it was on the other side of the ship actually, but it's identical on each side, so no big deal. I'm guessing this is kind of crew area, because these do look like bunk beds. But again, no signposts or anything around, so I can't really tell. But I think we can safely guess, definitely crew area. Now there's another door back here. This leads around to what I can assume is like an oxygen area. It's like a auxiliary control, I guess you could call it. More window space around here. I'm guessing this is just like an auxiliary control room, or more bunk space. I guess, yeah, more crew quarters. Kind of acceptable. Maybe it's like a bathroom or something in there, I don't know. They never really showed bathrooms on Star Trek that much. Through here again, we're back right this way. Oh, I forgot to show you around the front, didn't I? Yeah, because that went around the hull. I'm forgetting what I'm doing. So here we've got a massive wide corridor, including more engineering sections in here. Now we go all the way over here. Bang, around the front of the ship. Again, more control sections, like cargo areas, I guess. Now, unfortunately, SE doesn't have many blocks to actually improve interior design, hence why this is kind of lackluster, but it's still quite good on what Sweden's done with the ship as a whole. Now, we've been here before. We're going to go upper deck. Whoop. Now, I believe this is near our bridge now. Yes, it is. There's also spaces down here as well, so you can go up multiple floors, which is quite cool. So multiple access routes to the bridge. Always handy, just in case you get cut off. So this is the main bridge. Now, this would be like your CIC area before you venture into the bridge, which will be up here. Now, this is its own custom-made interior. I don't think it's entirely realistic to what this class would have. Again, we've not seen much of the Cardenas class so far. We've seen it in the Battle of Binary Stars, and we knew Captain Lorca had it as his first command ship, and so did the mirror Captain Lorca, which is the ISS brand. But we've not actually seen much of a ship. Maybe in Star Trek Discovery Season 2, we'll see more of a ship. And I really hope they flesh out these classes a bit more, because so far, we've not seen any of it, which is a shame. But here we go, the bridge's command seat. Let's sit in and see how the ship goes. Alright, let's give it a shot. We're in command. So, let's see how fast we can get up to 100 meters a second. And now. Okay, so a bit of a slow start. The ship's not the fastest. Then again, this is a science ship, not exactly meant to be the fastest ship in the fleet. But I wonder if it packs the punch during a battle. We'll have to give it a test in a minute. There you go. It handles pretty well. Not the fastest ship in the fleet, but does its job, I guess you could say. So while that's slowing down for a minute, we'll keep walking around the ship as we can now. Up here, you've kind of got a more like port access bay. Another like kind of deflector area around here, which is kind of cool, I guess. Now, I needed to check out another room down here, didn't I? So if we go down here, whoop, there we go. There is another area in here towards the front of the ship I didn't cover. Was there? No, it wasn't. It's just this other set of stairs. I'm forgetting things. Ignore me then. So we covered most of the ship now. One thing I do want to do is test in battle, like I said. So I'm going to go test up like a dummy target in a minute and see if we can attack something. So I'll be back with you. Alright, so we're back on board for U.S.S. Nevada, and we're going to take it into battle. There's 2 Klingon scouts sat above, or like right in front of us actually, so right off our bow. We're going to engage them and see how much damage we can actually cause. So let's move in very slowly and see if we can engage them. Now, they're small grid ships, meaning they should be destroyed near enough instantly. Oh, they're destroying each other. Well, that's really handy, isn't it? There we go, we're firing now. We are missing. Well, you know, it's worth a shot, I guess. Let's fire our own torpedoes. I wonder if we can hit it just off the bridge here. Firing torpedoes. Well, we hit one of them, I think. We're going to ram the other, apparently. Yeah, I guess we're targeting. Yeah, our Gatlings are now targeting it. We seem to be more obsessed with the other one. Are we going to hit this one at all? No, the missiles just seem to be firing somewhere else. Apparently the missile tracking in space is not the most accurate today. Right, you can see there, the ship does pack a punch. Unfortunately, it seems like the tracking was slightly off, but oh well, it's not the end of the world, but okay. You kind of saw it there, the U.S.S. Nevada does indeed pack a punch. Again, I really would like to set up like a Star Trek themed ship battle sometime with these ships, especially the small grid ones I've seen on a workshop, you know, like the Battle of the Binary Stars, see if you can recreate something. So if you would like to see that, let us know down below in the comment section, it certainly would be cool. But anyway, I've been Camjack, thank you for watching this, and I will catch you next time.